What is deposition? When a glacier erodes dirt and rock, the eroded materials are pushed in front of it. When the glacier starts to shrink, the eroded materials are left behind. The process by which eroded materials are dropped off in another place is called deposition. Erosion and deposition work together to change the shape of Earth's surface. Erosion and deposition by running water. As water runs down hills, it can wash away soil and erode rock. The water, soil, and rocks will eventually flow into a larger body of water, such as a river. Rivers with fast-moving water tend to follow straight paths and have deeper channels and steeper banks. Rivers with slow-moving water tend to follow looping paths and have shallow channels and low banks. More deposition occurs in slow-moving than in fast-moving water. Meanders, or gentle loops, sometimes form in rivers with slow-moving water. Water moves slowly around the inside of a meander. Particles of soil and rock that are carried along in water are called sediment. Along the inside of a meander, sediment has time to settle out of the water. As sediment is deposited, it may eventually build new land. Water moves more rapidly around the outside edge of a meander. The sediment in this part of the river is carried farther downstream. Sometimes additional sediment is eroded from land along the outer edge of the curve. Erosion and deposition by waves. Waves often either hit beaches at an angle or curve as they move into shallower water. This means that as they erode the shoreline, they move sand and rocks further down the beach or to the side. When waves reach a headland, or an area of land that has water on three sides, they curve and wash away at the sides of the headland. As the waves continue to erode the sides, an arch forms. When waves wash sand off beaches, the sand may be deposited in the water rather than back on the beach. Over time, enough sand has been deposited in the water that a strip of sandy land forms. This strip of land is called a sandbar. A sandbar may last for some time until movements of ocean water break it down. Erosion and deposition by wind. Wind can wear away at rocks, smoothing them out. Wind also can move sand or sediment from one place to another. When the winds slow down, the sand and soil are deposited. Quick check, problem and solution. What makes the erosion of sand from a beach a problem for people? Critical thinking. How does gravity deposit materials?